Seasonal signage is often treated like a short-term marketing tactic, something you turn on during the holidays. Swap out the visuals, run a few promotions, and then you move on. But when you step back and look at it more closely, seasonal signage is doing something much bigger than selling products. At its best, it's about connection. The truth is, people don't experience brands in isolation. They experience them in the context of their lives, their routines, and especially their emotions. And there are very few times of the year when emotions are as heightened and shared as they are during the festive season. That's why seasonal signage can be such a powerful tool when it's used thoughtfully. During the holidays, people are already in a different mindset. There's nostalgia, excitement, a sense of tradition, and often a desire to slow down and enjoy moments with each other. When your digital signage reflects that reality, it stops feeling like an advertisement and starts feeling like a part of the experience. This is where seasonal signage goes beyond marketing and becomes storytelling. Some of the most memorable holiday campaigns in the world are remembered not because they pushed discounts, but because they made people feel something. Think about how certain brands have turned their holiday advertising into annual events. In the UK, John Lewis released Christmas adverts that people actively wait for every year. They're emotional, cinematic, and often several minutes long. In the US, car brands and major retailers roll out holiday campaigns that focus less on the product and more on moments, families, reuniting, surprise gift, shared traditions. Even storefronts become a part of this storytelling. The holiday window displays at Macy's in New York aren't just decorations, they're experiences that locals and tourists go out of their way to see. And then there's the Coca-Cola's iconic holiday campaign. For many people around the world, seeing those familiar visuals is what signals that the festive season has officially arrived. What all of these examples have in common is that they tap into universal themes: family, friends, togetherness, tradition. They don't rely on gimmicks or flashy sales language. Instead, they tell stories that feel familiar and emotionally grounded. And that's exactly why they stick with people so long after the holidays are over. Digital signage is uniquely positioned to bring this kind of storytelling into physical spaces. Unlike static posters or printed displays, digital screens are dynamic. They move, they change, they adapt. That means you can tell richer stories in a way that naturally captures attention. A restaurant, for example, can use digital menu boards to highlight nostalgic holiday meals, pairing visuals with subtle motion or warmer colour palettes that evoke comfort. A retail store can use screens to show video moments of people coming together during the season, reinforcing the feeling customers already associate with that time of the year. Even simple seasonal visuals, when thoughtfully designed, can create an emotional cue that feels welcoming rather than promotional. Beyond storytelling, the holidays are also a perfect opportunity to show more of your brand's personality. During most of the year, brands tend to play it safe. Messaging is polished, consistent, and carefully controlled. But during the festive season, audiences actually expect something different. They expect creativity, they expect surprises, they expect brands to lean into the spirit of the moment. That makes seasonal signage a lower risk space to experiment. You can adjust your tone of voice, try playful messaging, explore different visual styles, or highlight values that might not always take center stage. Instead of just reinforcing what your brand sells, you can reinforce what your brand stands for. Digital signage makes this experimentation easier. Templates and layouts allow teams to create seasonal visuals quickly without starting from scratch. Integrations and apps expand what screens can do, whether that's displaying live content, animated elements, or timely messages that feel relevant and fresh. The result is a brand experience that feels more human, more present, and more memorable. But perhaps the most powerful shift happens when seasonal signage moves from being something that people look at to something people feel a part of. This is where immersive experiences come into play. Unlike traditional advertising, digital signage doesn't have to be passive. With features like large-scale displays, dynamic backgrounds, touch interactions, motion triggers, screens can respond to people as they move through a space. They can invite participation, they can create moments. During the holiday season, this kind of immersion can be incredibly impactful. Imagine walking into a space where the visuals, movement, and atmosphere all align with the season, where the signage doesn't just announce a message, but enhances the environment itself. It changes how people experience that space, even if it's only for a few minutes. When brands think of digital signage as a storytelling platform rather than a broadcasting tool, the possibilities expand. The audience isn't just receiving a message, they're a part of it. And when people feel included, they're far more likely to remember the experience and the brand behind it. At its core, seasonal signage works best when it reflects something bigger than your business. It works when it connects to shared emotions and collective moments that people already care about. The festive season isn't just another campaign window, it's a cultural moment. By aligning your digital signage with that moment, you're not just marketing, you're contributing to the experience. You're creating familiarity, warmth, and meaning in places where people live, shop, and gather. And that's why seasonal signage matters. Not because it sells more for a few weeks, but because it helps your brand become a part of a story people already love. If your screens are still just promoting, it's time to rethink them. Seasonal signage is about creating moments that people remember. Turn your displays into meaningful experiences. Start today by signing up for free at yodeck.com.